I am Oz, the great and powerful.
Hey, what's up, vinyl community and everybody out there in YouTube land? Kendall Stokes coming to you with another video for the Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem YouTube channel. Today, kind of a sad video to start off with. The opening, as you saw, that was a picture of my cat. Earlier this week, and if you stick with me, I promise there will be some records I show. But earlier this week, cat I've had for 12 years. His name is Oz, hence the backing you heard. Died actually rather suddenly while at home, and while I was at work, my wife called me. She actually died he died in her arms. She called me right after it happened. And there's a lot behind the whole story with this cat. This cat was really the first animal, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm sorry. I just want to share this real quick. If you're personal friends of mine, you already know this. If you're friends of mine on Facebook, you've already seen this because I've posted about it, so I'm sorry. But you know, the cat was very special to me. Again, had him for 12 years. I adopted him from the shelter when he was just a kitten. And what was so special was just the fact that this was really the first pet that I can say was my own. You know, my money went towards getting this cat. I chose him with my mother, which was another special thing. You know, this cat was almost just as much mine as he was my mother's. She went with me to the shelter to help me pick this cat out. And, you know, when I was choosing the cat, this one just kind of really chose me as well. I was holding him, and he just kind of rubbed himself on my face and just planted himself right here and just laid with me, like right here. I was like, all right. And I just knew that that was the one. The first few nights he actually slept curled up right here. He was a little sick at the time too. I had to, you know, take him to the vet, and I can't remember what it was, but you know, just he was so cuddly, so playful, just so, it was almost like a dog at times. He was just the perfect cat in every way. He so easygoing with other animals, which was great. He and our dog, which I know you've seen our dog in some of our videos, were like best friends. He got along with my mom's cat when she passed away, and we got her. When Sarah was born, you know, kids are not always the easiest on animals, and he just went with the flow. I saw, you know, her pick him up and just drag him, and he never once hissed, tried to bite her, claw at her, which he didn't have his front claws, but he, you know, just, he went with the flow. And when I met Lindsay and started dating her, when I told her that I had a cat, her daughters, instantly, that gave me points. And, you know, I learned this really quickly. You know, 7 years that we've been married, you know, this cat was just, you know, theirs too, obviously, and it was very heartbreaking for them. And I hated the fact that he died in front of them. You know, it was not very easy on them. It's not been very easy on them, and definitely not easy on me, because like I said, this was really the first pet that I could say was my own, and we had a very special bond. So it's been a very difficult week. Been a difficult year. You know, my mom, you know, earlier at the end of the summer, and you know, the cat has ties to my mom too. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to pay a little tribute to my cat in this video. with that. And but now the records. Sorry guys, if you went away, sorry. But I just wanted to show some recent pickups right before Black Friday that I got. Got some great records here actually that I was able to pick up. You know, this is the Saturday before Black Friday. There's been some Black Friday videos out there about, you know, whether or not it's worth it to go out there. You know, that's all subjective. You know, I love Record Store Day. I love Black Friday. You know, the list, I have a video about the list. I encourage you to go out and watch it if you haven't already. I think there's some good things on the list. But it's all about supporting your local record store. For me, it's more than just the records. It's the community of people and getting to hang out with, you know, your friends and talking music and other things too, you know. Maybe you don't get to see them so often. You only actually see them on Record Store Day. So it's a good time to catch up. And that's what it's all about, you know. So anyway, the records I picked up, most of them were from the Record Bar in Wilmington, which is where I normally celebrate Record Store Day. This year, I don't know what's going to happen. Thanksgiving is going to be very difficult this year with everything that's gone on, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. But first record I actually picked up from well, a local place, Precious Restorations. It's a record I have never actually seen. And was very excited to find it because I'm a huge Randy Travis fan. And this is a record, I believe this was the last actual LP release before all the stuff started to go on CD and just cassette. But this is No Holding Back by Randy Travis. This is his 4th release. A lot of good stuff on this record. Picked this up for a song and a dance. Again, not an easy one to find. And it's a great condition. The hits on this one were He Walked on Water, and then I believe the other big one was Hard Rock Bottom of Your Heart. But this is just a great record. His early stuff is definitely his best stuff. I believe this was also his 4th consecutive #1 record. He had a lot of #1 hits in a row, by the way. He also has a cover of Marty Robbins Singing the Blues on here, which is really awesome. But very excited to pick this one up. That gives me his first 4 records on LP. So very excited about that. I think some of the other records or albums are on vinyl, but only through the club. So you got to be lucky to find those. I felt lucky to find this because, again, I've never seen this before on vinyl. So very excited to pick that up because that pretty much kind of finishes my collection of his stuff that I know that I can get. This I picked up from the Record Bar on a Thursday. Well, I guess technically it was a Sunday night show. They kind of changed some things up on Facebook, but I like yacht rock. I've showed you some of the stuff that I picked up here recently, but you gotta have a copy of Seals and Crofts. The greatest hits. So many great songs on this. Obviously, Summer Breeze being the biggest, but they have so many other great songs besides that. Diamond Girl, another one of my favorites, but great copy of this. Very happy to add this to the collection, to my yacht rock collection. So very cool. This is something a little bit, for me, it's a little bit early to start playing Christmas music, but this just got reissued last week or 2 weeks ago. So I picked this up from the Record Bar. This is Hall & Oates, Home for Christmas. This was actually, this came out, I think, in the late 90s. But it came out on Record Store Day a few years back on like red vinyl, but it's been reissued on white vinyl just a few weeks ago. I love Hall & Oates. I actually have this on CD, but very happy to pick this up on vinyl. A lot of good stuff on this, actually. They have a few good Christmas songs on here that I really like. They have a good version of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear and The First Noel, and Every Day Will Be a Holiday, and Children Go Where I Send Thee. but I really like their version of "Oh Holy Night," which is probably my favorite Christmas song. So very happy to pick this up. Again, huge Hall & Oates fan. So very excited to pick this one up. Still got the hype sticker on there. It says limited edition white vinyl. So yeah, very cool, very cool. I was very excited because I knew this was coming out. This has never been released in the US, I believe, on vinyl. I think it was in Japan. But this is the New Tone Poet from Kenny Burrell, KB Blues. Last one that they released from him, I was actually kind of disappointed in, but this one I actually really like. Got some great players on here. Besides Kenny Burrell, obviously, we got Hank Mobley on tenor sax, Horace Silver on piano, Doug Watkins on bass, and Lewis Hayes on drums. But just a great, the Tone Poets are always done very, very well. All analog, cut from the tapes, done by Kevin Gray. But yeah, this is a very good one. Very happy with this one. It's got that gatefold, obviously. Boom. Some nice pictures in there in the gatefold. 180 gram vinyl, of course. The sound's phenomenal. Kenny, one of my favorite guitar players. Him and Grant Green, my two favorite jazz guitarists. Grant Green's got a Tone Poet coming out in December. I'm very excited to pick up. But this one sounds phenomenal. I would encourage you, if you're a jazz fan, pick that one up. Pick this one up as well. This is a great record if you haven't heard it already. Chris Stapleton's higher. Chris Stapleton, tell you what, man, probably my favorite country artist right now out there, just killing it. Got that whole country rock blues sound going. Just playing real country music, in my opinion. Great singer-songwriter with his wife out there. What I love about this, though, is this cover. This is got that old vibe, that old 60s country vibe that you saw from back in the day, old Johnny Cash records, Waylon Jennings records, Marty Robbins, just the old 60s country records that had the name of the artist, the name of the record, and then the song titles. Very, very cool. Even the back, with the catalog number, the song titles, with the, timestamps and everything, that old kind of picture. Very, very cool. Even with the old, 33.5 RPM, the gatefold. Very, very cool. This is just a great record, though. Some awesome tunes on here. Higher is a great tune. He's got that voice that just so good. White Horses, that lead single, sounds very good. Got a truck driving song on here, Crosswind. That always kind of hits me right here. Being a former truck driver, love it. Just some really good stuff on here. If you haven't heard this record, definitely I would encourage you to at least stream it. But it'd be a great blind buy too, because it won't disappoint. Everything he's done has been great. This is no exception. This is by far, though, my favorite cover of any of his records. Best cover he's done so far. So yeah. And then lastly, I want to show this one. This is the Struts, Pretty Vicious. I've talked about the Struts a little bit before. This is their newest album that came out this year. This is their 4th studio album. The Struts are a British band. If you don't know these guys, look them up. These guys are so underrated and underappreciated. They've been around for about 10 years now, and they are phenomenal. They are, if you like David Bowie, if you like Queen, if you like the Rolling Stones, imagine all those bands put together in one, and that's these guys, in my opinion. Very flamboyant, the lead singer, Luke Spiller. When you see the way he dresses, definitely got that Bowie, Freddie Mercury vibe to him, his voice as well. They wear their influences on their sleeve with their sound. This record to me is a little more of an open book of styles. It's not my favorite of theirs, but I still really, really like it. To me, their first record by far still always be their best. I don't know why I look back there. Everybody Wants. If you can find that record, you're in luck. It's an amazing record. I do have it. Their second record, not my favorite, still good. Third record was pretty good. This one, really good though too. It's on purple vinyl. But great record. I would encourage you to look these guys up. You will not be disappointed. Great rock music that needs to be heard. Phenomenal band. Love these guys. Had the opportunity to see them a couple times, but missed out due to some unpredictable things that came up. But anyway, those are the records that I've picked up over the last couple weeks before you know, the big whole Black Friday thing that's coming up. Encourage you guys to go out on Black Friday, even if it's not for Black Friday. Records, you know, record stores are going to have deals on Black Friday. They normally do. Support your local record store, whether it's for those Black Friday record store day titles or just to, you know, go out and buy records on Black Friday. They put a lot of work in, and we need to support them. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm gonna leave it be now. If you would, leave me a like, subscribe, thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think of any of these records I've shown. I appreciate it. Anyway, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah, I think he's here till Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these two are in a committed relationship. Look at this.
I told you. Yeah.